welcome back to Before the Noise with TJ. And today's question of the day: who tried to kill Elijah? Now, hint, it's in 1 Kings chapter 19, verses 1 and 2. Comment below. So, if you haven't seen, we dropped another full episode of Walk by the Word. 2 amazing gentlemen, Danny and Pastor Ray, talk about salvation, grace, what Christianity is. So if you haven't watched, check it in our community page and on our page right now. It's about an hour and some change long. Unbelievable. Last night came home from work, super tired, not feeling the greatest. And I turned that on and it just remotivated me to understand that there's something so much better waiting for us. So if you haven't watched yet, definitely check that out. Now, this morning, up a little bit earlier, it's actually 3:26 right now. Heading into work soon, another long day ahead. So I wanted to start off in the Old Testament, Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Whew. So, hundreds of years before Jesus comes. And when you read that, word for word, it describes him. Now, in the Bible study, it says, God is the one whom we can turn for deep healing and restoration. He is the wonderful counselor who can help us sort through our inner mess and guide us into truth and reality. He is the mighty God who can supply us with the power we need to follow his path for life. He is the everlasting Father who can love us more deeply than any earthly father can. He is the Prince of Peace who can fill our minds with peace and our lives with wholeness. It's too good. It's too good. You know, we waste a lot of time being selfish. There were many points yesterday, going through the day, where I felt stressed and anxious, waiting for something to happen that wasn't going to happen. And then you read verses like that, and you know that there's something so amazing wanting you to spend time with him. Yet we get distracted. And we have to know that it's okay, but to go back to Jesus as soon as we realize that we're separating ourselves. In verse 7, it says, of the greatness of his government and peace, there will be no end. He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom, establishing and upholding it with justice and righteousness from that time on and forever. The zeal of the Lord Almighty will accomplish this. You already won. Today's path has been walked already. When you let him in fully, let him start creating the things that he wants to, he'll make everything else work for the right. Talks about God brings justice and peace to the world and to troubled people. Though injustice seems to prevail and we may suffer from abuses that are not of our fault, we can be assured that justice will be served. If not in this lifetime, then in the next. We can have God's peace if we trust in him and give him all our worries, cares, hopes, and ambitions. We need to ask God to help us find true peace as we face the everyday problems of our life. Remember, our earthly issues, that's our own problems that we're making bigger than God. Remember, our God, way bigger. Remember that he has his plan. So surrender your plan to him. Give him full access. And everything will work its way out. But to end us off today, guys, the answer is Queen Jezebel. Again, it's in 1 King chapter 19, verses 1 and 2. You guys have an amazing day. We'll catch you tomorrow.